Hey guys, fall is coming and I love fall. It is my favorite season and I am so excited that the boys are really at an age that we can enjoy all those fall activities and they totally get what the season means. So today I'm going to show you the boys' favorite books that introduce fall and are all fall themed, great for toddlers. You're going to love them. Cozy up, it's almost fall. I love it. Let's go. Especially because the boys aren't going to preschool this year, I want to make sure to teach them fall and what fall actually means and what the change of seasons are. So I have a bunch of books here that I'm going to show you guys that are my toddlers' favorite books and I think are also just really good books for teaching fall. Some of them are new, some of them are well worn, as you will see. For those of you that are new to the channel, hello, my name is Marissa. I have Irish triplet boys. My twins just turned 4 last weekend, and Cameron is about to turn 3 in a month. So I'm gonna show you my favorite fall books that they are loving. All right, so let's dig right in. One of the first books I have is a newer book, but Cameron adores this book. It's a Dr. Seuss book, and it's 10 apples on top. And I love that it has the counting in it, and of course it has apples. So I tied this book into a fall activity, which you guys are gonna see next week. I did some fall activities with the kids. I'm still actually doing them, and it ties into, I will read this book and then we'll do the activity. So they really have like the concept of numbers and apples. This goes with an apple sorting tree. Well, you'll see they'll sort colors, but it also incorporates counting. So it just goes through, and of course in typical Dr. Seuss fashion, it just has really good rhyming recognition. Really cute. It's called 10 Apples Up on Top. Here's another one that Cameron loved as well. Cameron took to this one the most. Minka and her mom go on a fall adventure and they see all the things like the leaves are changing colors, the leaves are falling off the trees, and then they get to dance in them and jump in them. I love the illustrations in this book, and Cameron seems really captivated by this. It's a really cute story. They get to jump in the leaves and they have a lot of fun and embrace all things fall. So this is called Mouse's First Fall. This book made it into my top toddler must-have books. If you haven't checked out that video, check it out. It's just a basic rundown. It's like 30 books of my kids' favorite books. So here's another one, tried and true. My kids adore this book. So this one is the Touch and Feel book. My kids, all 3 of my kids have loved this book and still ask to read it. It just goes on, they love the touch and feel. It's just about a little girl going about her day and doing some fall activities like picking pumpkins. She bakes with her grandma, all the stuff that she picks, and then jumps in the leaves with her friends. My kids love the touch and feel. It's a very quick read. It really gets to the point and it captivates them. This is a great book. Like I said in my other video, I wish she did other seasons. I would have picked them up, but this is really the only one like this that she has. My kids all love Daniel Tiger. This is just based on one of the episodes where a Music Man Stan is decorating his storefront for fall. And he goes through, this one's a longer dialogue, so I usually do this one with the twins. Cameron will still sit through it, but the twins really do appreciate it. And I am trying to do longer dialogues with them. So this is just about decorating for fall, and once they finally get everything all decorated for fall, a huge wind comes and it knocks down all the decorations that they just did. And it's about how they work together and do all the decorations. It shows all the fun things like scarecrows and pumpkins and gourds and haystacks and all the fun fall decorations. And I love the message of working together and getting it all done. Even something as catastrophic as decorating everything and it all gets torn down, rebuilding it. I love the message in that. Daniel Tiger is a great show, super educational and really good for emotions. This is a newer book and I love it. I love the illustrations. We are fortunate enough, we live on Long Island, and out east, there's a whole bunch of orchards and farms, and we try to take the boys apple picking. We're going to do that soon. Some of the orchards are closed because of COVID, but there is a few that I heard are open, so I'm hoping we can do that in the next couple weeks. And I've been reading this to them, and I'm going to read this to them probably on the car ride out there, because it's like about an hour of a ride. So I'll read this in the car ride to them, and it's just about picking apples and everything fall, and I just love the illustrations in this. The boys really love it. It's a quick read. Little girl goes to the farm, and there's a turkey and there's geese, and she gets to pick apples, and then there's a pumpkin patch at the end. It is a little bit Halloweenish, but only because the jack-o'-lantern. It's not really a Halloween book. It's definitely a fall book. It is fall. Apples and pumpkins. Really cute book. Great illustrations. My kids are really captivated by this. There are a lot of colors, a lot going on. Really good book. I'm gonna do a whole Halloween series, a whole Thanksgiving series, a whole Christmas series, and probably a winter series. But this is just a really fun one. It's like a basic fall book with a little bit of Halloween at the end. My boys are the epitome of what boy is. Tractors, dirt, construction, you name it, they love it. So this book was absolutely a fan favorite. This is about a tractor Mac. It's a whole series. There's a lot of them. It comes with stickers. I haven't let them do the stickers yet. We're going to do this as an activity. This is one of our newer books. Tractor Mac is a whole series with a bunch of different books. This is about Tractor Mac. As you can see, it's a longer dialogue. The twins definitely got this one a little bit more. It's about Tractor Mac. He works in a quiet apple orchard, and he gets to see all the fun going on at the farm next door, where there's an older tractor who's really tired and doesn't want to deal with all the kids and the chaos of the fall festival, and he'd rather be in the orchard. And they go through it, and they come and they work together, and they swap for the day, and they see what the other has to go through, and they have a lot of fun. They really enjoy helping each other out. This is a really fun book. It's a cute read. It's really funny. Lots of colors, great illustrations. Tractor Mac is a great series, especially if you have a little boy who's really into like big machines. He'll really love it. Girls will too, but this definitely, like, for a boy who's really into machines, it's a great pick. Peppa Pig. I know this is supposed to be like a girlish cartoon, but my boys love Peppa Pig, and I don't care. Girl, boy, whatever. They love it, and it's cute. This one they all love. I do usually read this one to Cameron. It is a quicker read. The kids really do love this one. It's a cute book, just about a fall windy day and what happens to all the leaves on a windy day. The Big Pumpkin Surprise. I love Scholastic books. They're usually a huge hit. This one, my kids really love because it has a bajillion flaps. Now, if you have a son like Cameron who likes to literally pull over each flap 1,000 times, this book might be a little redundant. It doesn't say how many flaps, but this page alone has like 15. But it's a really good book for them to read alone or for a long bedtime story. It is so cute. My boys all took to this book because of all the flaps. The only thing is, I don't know if it's just our book, but sometimes the flaps, what I had to do reading it the first time is sometimes the flaps were really stuck to the page. I had to pull it open so it was easier for them when they were younger. But this book we've had for years. And this just goes about a full day and the biggest surprise ever at the end with the biggest pumpkin, which became a jack-o'-lantern. There used to be a huge flap here with a pumpkin. Well, it was a sheet and it was over the pumpkin. But of course my kids ripped the biggest flap in the book. Thank you, toddlers. But it did have a big sheet over it, and then they opened it up and it was the biggest jack-o'-lantern ever. Every page has like 15 flaps on it. Your kids will definitely be engaged with this book. It's a lot of fun, really cute flaps, and a really good conversation book to ask your kids higher level questions after the book. I do this with the boys, the twins. Probably the most simplistic book that we have, but still a super fun book. It is the quickest read, but you can have so much fun with this book if you're animated. It's about Duck and Goose, another series, and they're trying to find a pumpkin. Duck and Goose are trying to find their pumpkin, and they're looking everywhere for it. You can get so animated with this. This one is a really big board book. They loved that there was colors on every inch of the page, and you have so much fun. Is our pumpkin in the log goose? No! They'll get a kick out of it. And then at the end, Obviously, they're looking everywhere for the pumpkin. And at the end, they decide to look in the pumpkin patch. And there they find their big pumpkin that they can take home. Really quick read, so cute. Have fun with it, be animated, be goofy, because your kids are gonna love it. The goofier you are, the more they will pay attention. Don't be afraid to be goofy. Being silly and goofy is definitely how they learn. I swear, my kids definitely engage more when I am over the top, silly and goofy. Another series, we have probably like every single book that is made by this. My kids absolutely love this one. I think the turkey one is probably their favorite. I don't know why. They think the turkey one for Thanksgiving is the funniest. It literally is falling apart. But this is just a basic fall one. For anyone who's not familiar with this series, I don't know what you call this type of rhyming, so if anyone knows, please drop it in the comments below. But it starts out where she swallowed a shirt. Basically, she goes through, she swallows the shirt, and then she swallows something else, and it adds to it and adds to it. It adds to it and adds to it, and so every page it makes you repeat everything from the thing prior. And then at the end, she basically made a scarecrow, and it says Happy Fall. Takes all the little fall things, takes a shirt, you take leaves, you take a pumpkin, and you stuff the scarecrow, and she stuffs this all in her mouth, and then she basically regurgitates it and creates a scarecrow, which sounds pretty gross, but it's cute. It's really cute. And please, if anyone knows, I should have looked it up before I did this video, but I didn't. Anyone knows what kind of rhyming that is, please drop it in the comments below. I am not a literacy major, so I have no idea, but it's the type of book that just adds to, adds to, adds to, and it becomes a big rhyme. Awesome book. She has a ton of She Swallowed for every season, every holiday. Great series, and it's an inexpensive series. So that's it, guys. Those are our big fall haul books that we always do. Some are new, some are old, tried and true. I hope that you are able to use some of these books and introduce fall to your toddlers or your preschool kids and have them get something out of it. Stay tuned next week for really toddlers and preschool age, super easy fall activities that introduce the idea of fall. Some will be sensory activities, some will be counting activities. Stay tuned. It's been so much fun filming that. I still have to finish. We have some activities to do and have fun with it. I hope you guys enjoy that video. I hope you like this video. If you guys really like these books, because you guys loved my toddler book video last time, so I decided to do seasons and holidays. If you guys love it, let me know. If you have any fall book suggestions, please let me know, because I'm always looking to add to my collection, which is a literal library for my kids of books. Thank you guys so much for following along. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up, like, and subscribe, and we will see you next week. Mwah!